Yo, what is good, yo? So everybody is trending right now about this. Everybody's going crazy about this Caitlin Clark situation. Caitlin Clark was announced the Rookie of the Year, and it should have been unanimous. That means 100% for all you Negroes that didn't read in school. But she had 66 votes. She was one shy of 67. And look, a lot of people are automatically saying it's got to be her number one critic. Everyone attaches her to Sheryl Swoopes, former Olympian, three-time MVP, former champion, very well established, a lot of accolades. It makes no sense why she should, but it comes down to a lot of these people who are analysts and people in the media. They don't like when they're wrong. They don't like being proved wrong. And when they're wrong, it's hard for them to just say, okay, I was wrong. She was saying, okay, her game wasn't going to translate to the pros. She's not going to be able to score consistently. She's going to turn the ball over too much. She weathered through all of that. And if you see, she look at the stats, she dominated everything. So it's like, instead of just saying, okay, I was wrong, my analyst. Look, Mel Kiper's wrong every year with the college draft. To his credit, he keeps on trucking. I mean, you know what I mean? But for Cheryl has been, she's been going ham on Caitlyn all year. She's been called out for it. Now, people are starting to come in, mostly white folks, it should be real. They are going at it. Now, some people are just trolling. Cheryl doesn't, I keep calling her Swirl. Cheryl does not have a vote. These votes are usually made up from a couple of journalists and broadcasters, and she is a broadcaster, so that's why a lot of people assume, well, who was the one person that took one for the team and voted for Angel Reese? I have no clue, because they're anonymous. They don't tell you exactly who voted for who. Some people will come out and say it. Somebody must have been really impressed with that rebound record Angel Reese had, because they gave it to her. But it's like I said. At the end of the season, she's going to just separate herself from, you can tell one player is a franchise player and the other one is a real good, cute role player. Period. Now you can't deny that. I mean, look at just the impact she had on the game. Now, when they was in the playoffs 2 weeks ago or last week, right? First time they made the playoffs in 8 years, 2 point something million watched every single game. And they lost. They got swept. Now, they played the semifinals or whatever last night. They had 900,000 watched. That's a big drop off. So, it doesn't do their league really any justice to have her not, in the playoffs for a long run. It does them an injustice. Even though she has, they would kill for that rating a year ago, 900,000, but it just shows you the difference in interest when she's on the court and on their TV and when she's not. Because now that she's gone, the numbers are dwindling. But, I don't know how anybody could say she wasn't the MVP. Like I say, a lot of people who were saying, oh, it should have been Angel Reese, they just looking at the numbers. They're not watching. I mean, I get it. It's a tough watch if you're not into women's basketball. But I had to sit down and watch myself. And you can see the clear difference between the two. It's like watching Steph Curry and then watching, any other role player off the rotation. It's just not the same. And that's why people have been giving Cheryl so much backlash from it. It's like, yo, just give the girl credit. You ain't got to kiss her ass. You know what I mean? You don't have to. You one of the most established players of all time. But just admit you was wrong. But they don't want to do that. So her expertise. She was on what's the show? Gilly the Kids podcast, and trying to because at the time she was going back and forth. When they said that she got taken off the broadcast for being too mean and nasty, and she was defending herself. But yeah, Sheryl Swoopes did not do herself any favors with her coverage on Caitlin Clark. She made herself look real salty. But yeah, I mean, I wish it was true just for the sake of entertainment. But she's not the one person that voted for Angel Reese. That would have been funny though. But that's what a lot of people are running with, regardless. A lot of the quote unquote Caitlin Clark fans. A lot of them are pissed off about that. And it's like, yo, well, she didn't do it, so let's just move on. It doesn't matter. She won the award. There was no other reason. Who else was going to win? Nobody. I don't even know what was the point of announcing that. Come on, man. We know what it is. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Are they going too hard on Sheryl Swoopes, even though You know, the idea of Sheryl Swoopes being that one bitter person is funny though. Just like, nah, I'm giving it to Angel Reese and her rebounds, her 12 rebounds a game. Half of them are putbacks. You know what I mean? Like, oh man. And Angel Reese has a new podcast. Her and Cheryl actually just did an episode too. That's another reason why people are attaching this to that, because they just did an episode together. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.